Hi, Ianis.
Hi, Max. Very nice to be here.
Great pleasure having you with me today. So let's start talking about yourself, who you are.
Yeah, of course. So I'm Ianis. I'm a French entrepreneur. Which live in Mexico since 12 years. So it's my third company. We start the first one in solar energy. A second one, the first one crash for an energic reform. The second one was a tech energy platform which help consumer to install a solar panel with qualified installer. We exit it after 6 years, 2 years ago, and now we are focused 100% in Logra with a big and strong team, ex-Google, ex-Microsoft. So very happy to impulse SMBs in Latin America to help them to grow employment, grow social, and grow development progress local in all these countries.
Thank you. So let's don't wait and start talking about your venture, okay?
Amazing, yeah. Let's see the pitch of Logra. So what we discover is that there is a big problem, a big problematic is SMBs in Latin America, and they need to be guided to achieve better results. Because if SMBs, small and medium businesses grow the employment, the development, and the social progress. Basically, what's happening in Latin America is that SMBs are 2 times less productive than in Europe. So there is a big gap of productivity, and they think and they are pursue that technology is essential to survive. So what we are creating with Logra, it's a platform which guide them, which advise them to achieve better results to grow. So we start with an onboarding, an initial diagnosis. We identify their growth opportunity in 5 key areas of their company. After that, we recommend them tactics, creating a path of growth, and we guide them to execute step by step these tactics, measuring the progress of their results. And if they need to go more deeply, we give them on-demand advising with an expert community where they are able to book session with experts to solve more specific issue in the plan we recommend them. So it's a SaaS model. Our goal is to make 100 times cheaper to be access to a strategic consultant. So we have 3 plans right now based on the tactics we recommend, based on the advising we include basically. The market we are focused on, it's Latin America. We have a total available market, which is around 10 million SMBs, which have revenue between $3K and $2 million a year. This size is around $1.4 billion. It's what they are spending in consulting right now. So we are focusing on 2 million SMBs, which have revenue between 150K and $2 million, basically. And our target market, our target market share, it's to have 2%, 100K SMBs in the next 4 years, which is around an annual recurring revenue of $35 million approximately. So we was in the last year running an MVP since August last year to validate 2 hypotheses. The first one, it's we want to know if SMBs are looking to a guide which help them to grow, and if they can successfully implement an action plan we give them step by step. So we have amazing results in terms of registration. We couldn't take more because it was a manual SMB, and to drive 54 trailer boards manually, it's a mess. But 50% user was paying us, and we have an NPS that was totally fascinating with the result and the service we gave them. So today our next challenge is to achieve and to find clearly our product market fit. And we are launching our first automated version platform in Latin America with focus on Mexico and in Colombia. And we're going to advise 500 SMBs for free during 3 months to have feedback and to be sure we have product market fit here. So we have 3 X's to our go-to-market. The first one, it's a newsletter. We share weekly curated content through an email to create a community of readers totally in love with the curated content. We share them. So this is the first one, the first community of entrepreneur, director, manager. The second one, it's a B2B2B strategy, which is alliances, helping economic development entities to impulse their SMBs network using our platform as a growing program. We help chambers of commerce, Ministry of Economy to understand better their SMBs network, to understand better their problematics, the solution, and to monitor the progress they have. And the third one, it's an expert network we are creating where a community of consultants can create more tactics in the platform and give advising on one-on-one monetizing the time and their knowledge. Basically. So what we are doing is merge $1 billion company, a product management tool with an accelerator and a fitness coach, basically. And we have, as I told you at the beginning, an amazing team. We found more than 6 startups. We scale tech products until exit. We advise more than 2,000 SMBs in the next 10 years, creating programs for development bank and governments. We was participating in the design of Google Launchpad and the accelerator of Microsoft. We train algorithm in intelligence artificial machine learning to make better and smart recommendation. And we have amazing product designer, strategist, copywriter, and grow analyst to develop Logra in Latin America. So in summary, it's a platform which helps SMB to grow. We successfully run an MVP since 1 year. We are launching LATAM, focus Mexico and Colombia, and participation goal of 2%, which is around $35 million. And this is why we do that now, because we believe that if SMBs exploit their full potential, they will help the local social progress and development in their cities, in their countries, and in the region. Thanks, Max.
Thank you, Ianis. Very exciting. I'm a big fan of Latin America. I do believe in Asia, Latin America, and even Africa, where we are very committed. They are the next big thing. So there is a lot of potential there. When it comes to, let me start with this. I mean, you are, let me say, B to B to C to government, all right? Because you work also with government bodies, which is pretty much 3 very different lines of business models and how to generate revenues. But that's not my question. My question is, which kind of advices you give to SMEs to grow, and how exactly you divide between product and services, because they are very different business models.
Basically, we identified 5 categories, which are the challenge of SMBs, which are planation and strategy. Have better defined the strategy of the company, define the KPI, key results of the company. So this is one category we recommend tactics on. The second one, it's administration finance, how to get better financement for finance their growth. The third one, it's marketing and sales, how to get more clients, to understand better their segments, their buyer persona, to make a better message and take the good channel to get them. The fourth, it's about team and culture, how to create a strong team of high performance. and have a culture which motivated on the daily your team. And the five one is about digitalization and technology, how to implement technology to automate process and use better the data you have access on to take better decision. So in these 5 categories, we have more than 500 tactics, which are tactics creating in a standard way to achieve results implementing it. So results about winning time, saving money, increasing revenue, more efficient in their operation, or more motivation of the team, basically.
So you have your number of consultants working with you, okay, working on all these tasks. And how do you recruit them? Or are they part of your company? Are they your employees, or are they freelancers working with you? How?
No, they are not part of the team, definitely. We make a selection to let them participate in the community. And basically what we are discovering is that there is a lot of experts outside with a lot of knowledge, which is not organized, So we decide they are not organized, and they have a challenge, which is give to their clients advice to achieve results, and not theoretical advising. So we guide them in a standard way to create tactics, and they basically create it and push it on the platform. After that, depending of the use of the user of their tactics, they are remunerated. And if a user want to go more deeply on the tactic of the recommendation, they can contract an on-demand advice on one-on-one, and they will be paid per minutes for their advice, basically. So it's how we structure and create a community about how we push the best consultant on the top with the better tactics and the better advising. But they are doing this for the moment totally free. We are piloting the path of growth they are creating for determined segments, and it's working very well. They are very motivated to have the opportunity to scale the sharing their knowledge, basically, and have a reputation inside the platform.
So you are framing let's say the service, okay? You're giving them the frame how to deliver the service in a more organized way.
Exactly.
You're creating 2 networks. One is the consultants, and the other one, let's say, are your clients, which is SMEs. Now, are the consultants one day part of your revenue stream? Are you charging them one day?
No, we are not charging the consultant. What we're building is to charge a commission fee on the our advising. They will be contracted by our user through the platform.
So we get a share of the fee the users we pay.
Yeah.
And in terms of, because you have a SaaS model, so when you're charging the SMEs, okay?
Yeah, totally. I mean, for the moment, only the SaaS model is working and not the commission fee model. We are starting to piloting it, but it's not working yet. So
one day will be 2 revenue streams, one coming from the SaaS model, one coming from the revenue sharing, okay?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Work one day. Okay. What about in terms of geography? You are starting now your pilot in Latin America, which means Mexico and then Colombia, if I'm right?
Yeah.
Next step, what is it going to be?
Next step, there is a big and huge market in all the countries in Latin America. I mean, talking about Argentina, Chile, Peru, Uruguay, which is the first country we are focusing on. It's the same language. It's Spanish language. So right now the platform is open for all these countries, but we are only just focusing there. We are talking about, we are talking with Chamber of Commerce in France, for example, and we are seeing that they have the same challenges. So this is scalable all around the world. We don't know Africa market, we don't know European market, we don't know well US markets, but probably depending of our scalability or traction, we will be open another market. But right now it's really focused on LATAM.
LATAM. Yeah, I mean, Europe has a very big number of SMEs, very small one. And for example, in Italy, probably 90% of the business are very, very small, but they are definitely the backbone of the economy. So without this huge number of small company, very small micro company, we can't do anything. So it's very important what they're doing, because yes, they are the bulk of the economy, but they are not well organized. Sometimes they are not organized at all. And they are struggling. They're struggling because many of them, they are old fashioned. So they are on the ground, but they have no idea how to go digital. So makes a lot of sense helping them to understand inside the value chain what has to be changed and what has to be improved. In terms of the team, you have been talking already, and how do you meet your teammates?
My two co-founders, one was working with me in a past company, which is our CTO, Israel, and the second one was a mentor in my past company. So it's the company we exit in December 19. And I mean, it was so great, the relationship and the way to work, that we decided to found Logra together. More that because for Andres, which was doing that during in the last 10 years, it was how we automate the consultant program he was creating for governments through a platform. So it was a logical it was a logical follow up about what we are doing together.
I mean, what about the IP? It's all developed in-house, or you are having some outside services?
Yeah, we are all in-house tech. We have Israel, which is our CTO, which is a great mathematician too, which are doing all the training of the algorithm, structure of database, and all the machine learning base, etc. We have Esteban, which is a full stack developer backend, principally, which was working in big startups in Silicon Valley. And we have Luis, which is our product designer, which is making UX, UI, and front end. So we cover all the panel in-house tech. Yeah.
You are French. Why did you decide to move to Latin America, to Mexico, and start your business there?
When I was 8 years old, I told to my mother, when I will be an adult, I will live in Latin America. So she changed me of school to start learning Spanish. and after that, I make an international bachelor and a business school. And in my business school, the program was 2 years in France, 2 years in Spain or Mexico. So I chose obviously Mexico because Spain is neighbors, and I moved to Mexico and I never come back.
Oh, that's great. I mean, in terms of target companies, when you talk about SMEs, are you including startup as well?
Yes, we are including startup because we are just like seeing that all the tactics are helping a lot of startups, and accelerator are looking for us to create like deals to give them to their startup network a discount to access to our platform. So yes, definitely. The base of the idea was how we can help SMBs to implement the hacks we use on our daily in our startups, you know.
Okay, thank you. I mean, this is more technical. When it comes to business model, you have three different ways to sell your service because C, B, and let's say G, they are very different. The timing to sell is very long when it comes to B2B, B2G, right? When it comes to governments, it's extremely long. How do you match all these differences?
We have an unfair advantage is that Marcela and Andres was in the 10 last year sailing to all the Chamber of Commerce, Ministry of Economy and Development banks in Mexico and Colombia consulting programs. So we have a big network. We are right now piloting a first project with a triple A foundation in Colombia for 160 SMBs. If this is working, they have 98,000 for next year. So in reality, what we are doing with institutional actors, we are saying, or you give them a discount to your network SMBs for BU, so you don't spend any money. Say we just have a 30% discount for be part of your network, or you subsidize 1 year for a number of SMBs. So we give them the option, and the first one, it's a very more fast sale because they don't have to spend any money. And what we are seeing, which is working a lot, it's we give them a free offer, which is a weekly newsletter. So they can, from day zero, start sharing to their network very, very high value content to help them to grow.
Okay. So are you in fundraising now?
We are closing our pre-seed round. We raised 50K and we are raising 150K more. Yeah.
150K be used for what?
We're gonna accelerate the development of the product and the go-to-market, basically.
And technology?
Yeah. Product development.
Okay. So 150 can be perceived as small amount. How much is your burn rate?
Right now we have a burn rate of 9K per month.
So you're quite lean, yeah?
Yeah, we are very, very lean.
Very lean.
but I mean, this is a balance between good vesting to incentive, good mission, good culture of the team, and we are working with team. We know them. I mean, almost all the team we put together are people we know since past entrepreneurship. So they are very, very motivated. They know what we are building, it's coming. So, I mean, we are all making sacrifice, but we are enjoying the path.
Okay, absolutely. I mean, being an entrepreneur is just beautiful. Tiring, but beautiful. Where do you see your company in 5 years' time?
I'm sorry?
Where do you see your company in 5 years' time?
5 years' time, I think we're going to create the more higher performance community of SMBs, institutional actors, and experts in Latin America. So I think we will be able to help hundreds of thousands SMBs to grow and impulsing employment and being able to measure the social progress and development progress we are indirectly creating.
Are you going to make any impact on ESG values?
Yeah, totally. I think in terms of, I mean, you know it and you say it about Italia in Latin America, SMBs, it's around 98% of the company. So it's 60%, 65% of employment. So they are making living millions of people. So if SMB grow, we are convinced that they will help around them locally to help more family to have better social progress. So this is the
close. I mean, I do believe any company should do something good. We have all an impact. The only thing is impact can be good, it can be bad, right? We need to have a good impact because bad impact, we already have enough. We're having too much.
Totally.
So we need to do the good one. So let's close with a message from you to investors. What they should give you money?
I mean, if they want to, first one, if they share this vision we have to create impact in Latin America through SMBs, through local SMB, they are welcome and they are invited to join this opportunity to invest in Logra. So just send me an email and let's talk about that.
Thank you, Ianis. It's been a great pleasure today with me, and hope we can have another talk later on with a bigger round. We do improve a lot.
For sure, yeah. A pleasure too, Max. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good day.